how that I don't think that humans were able to do it, we can actually look to 1978. And with direct funding from Nippon TV or Japanese TV, the Japanese decide that they want to prove that the ancient Egyptians built the pyramids by the primitive method of construction, which consisted of cutting stones with chisels and stacking them by lifting ropes and other manual means. The research team began its work, where the two parties agreed that the entire experiment would be transformed into a documentary film for Japanese TV. So they actually built this small scale pyramid next to the Great Pyramid. Despite all of the technological progress available at the time of implementing the Japanese experiment in 1978 compared to what was available thousands of years ago in the building of the Great Pyramid, and despite the brilliant minds that participated in the study and implementation of the experiment from scientists in several fields, the team was exposed to several confusing shocks during the experiment. In the beginning, the team found that the issue of cutting stones, each weighing 4 tons using primitive tools such as chisels and others, is very difficult, requires a huge cost and a very long time. So they only had to reduce the height of the pyramid to be implemented from 20 to 10 meters only, and reduce the weight of the stone from 4 to 1 ton only, and the use of electric saws in the process of cutting stones, which was the first use by them of modern technological means, in violation of the main objective of the experiment. So they already failed. They're using electric saws. They already shrunk it from 20 to 10 meters, and they shrunk the blocks from 4 to 1 tons. Now, the team discovered the failure of all means, the beginning of transporting stones from Tora to the Giza Plateau via the Nile, which was suggested all along that this is what the Egyptians were doing. So they used technology for the second time through the use of flat ships that carry the weight of the stones and move them in the waters of the Nile. When the stones reached the shores near the pyramid, about 50 workers could not move one stone, but several centimeters, which means that the experiment could have taken several years only to be able to transport the stones from the Nile River to the place of construction. So they had to extend a railway using small iron carts carrying each stone. After all these difficulties as a result of the huge weight of the stones, they naturally expected the difficulty of the next step of lifting the stones and placing them in the allotted place inside the floor of the pyramid, which prompted them to use large cranes. And they even had to bring a helicopter along to help set the stones precisely in their place. They had to use modern technology in every case to even try to get it close to what was built with the Great Pyramid. Even on a small scale, and even with the modern technology they did use, it still couldn't come close to anything that was involved in building the Great Pyramid. So we have to ask the question, who built the Great Pyramids?